If you want to get shredded but are afraid of ending up looking like this, then what should you do? Well, you guys have come to the right place, because in this video, I'm going to explain to you guys how to exactly get shredded. This step-by-step guide will teach you everything you need to know about getting shredded. Let's get into it. Without a doubt, in order to get shredded, the most crucial thing you need to get right is your diet. Without a sound nutrition plan, no matter how good your training is, you will just never be able to get shredded because you're not even losing the fat that you need to lose. But most people fall short at this point. And to be honest, it becomes very challenging to choose a diet because we are so full of new ideas that claim to be the new best way to reduce fat. Now, most of us will agree that learning to just eat healthfully for the rest of your life is way more important than going on a temporary diet. And to be honest with you guys, most of us have just not really learned how to do that. Let's start with habit number 1, which is eating with intention. If we only ate when we were actually hungry, getting lean would be very simple. Now, let me ask you this question. Have you ever were just eating some snack or indulging in something you know you shouldn't be eating and ask yourself this question, why am I eating this? Sadly, in actuality, this isn't how life works. The issue is that the more we try to eat out of emotional satisfaction instead of hunger, the less likely you'll be able to get lean because of overeating, of course. My challenge to you guys is that every single time you try to go and eat something, ask yourself this question: am I really hungry, or do I just want the emotional satisfaction of this candy bar? If your goal is to change your emotional state, there are many different ways to achieve this without consuming extra calories. For example, viewing a film, listening to some music, playing some video games, watching my videos.
You serious?
Doing what you love can easily help change your emotional state and affect yourself in a positive way going forward than just eating extra calories to satisfy and hope for a quick change. These little habits will eventually, over time, help you cut out all those extra calories you have been eating. And regarding calories, that leads me on to my second point. The second habit I would like you guys to start to develop is to start selecting foods that will help you with a return on investment. Let me help you guys understand what I mean by this. So let's say you're a stock investor, right? And you are trying to choose the best stocks to invest in long term. You're going to be checking them, looking at the company, looking behind, at all the different statistics in order to see if this company is a wise choice and if you should invest into that stock. The same way how the stock investor would be calculating and tracking whether or not they should invest into this company is the same way you should be with your eating habits. Here's the rule that I stick to, and it's called the 20-80 rule. So basically, 80% of the foods that you eat within your day should be good, healthy, protein-rich foods. Obviously, having the carbs that you need, the different macros that you need, all right? But the extra 20% of the foods in your day can then come from sources such as, the types of food that you like, okay? Like maybe the candy bar or peanut butter. With this, just like the stock investor, that would guarantee that at least 80% of the stuff that we have eaten within the day would be a good investment for later in the future and then help us get leaner and more shredded. This even also allows for our diets to be way more flexible now, because now we can actually indulge in some of the foods we actually enjoy, but we have to also make sure too that we are eating good, healthy foods. Now, here's one big thing I really want to bust right now. There are no secret, fat burning techniques out there. It's simply calories in and calories out. All these techniques that people talk about online, like going carnivore or keto or any of those other dieting techniques, even intermittent fasting, which is something that I personally do. It's all just tricks so that you can then eat less calories within the day. Now, I will say this, numerous studies have showed that keto diets and intermittent fasting can actually help psychologically with some benefits, but besides that, they're all basically the same thing.
Hold on for spicy meat. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
As none of these approaches specifically target fat loss. Whatever strategy it is you decide on, you need to make sure that you are doing these little things that I'm about to mention so that you can optimize your fat loss. These include the total amount of calories that you eat within a day, the amount of protein that you eat, the amount of carbs that you eat, and the amount of fats that you also are eating too. Of course, again, with your calorie intake, you need to be within a calorie deficit. So of course, weigh yourself, do the math, and then figure out what is your maintenance, and then try to eat about 250 to 500 calories below that. Of course, if you need more deep dive explanation into this, I have more videos on my channel that explain about this, so just click on one of those and you will see. But research suggests that a moderate caloric deficit in terms of your diet actually then results in way more fat loss and way less muscle loss. So this is what we kind of need to aim for, so that we don't just start losing muscle instead of fat. Research has shown that a more aggressive caloric deficit has been shown to impede fat loss. Here's the final tip. If you really want to look exceptional, just like I said, I really recommend that you start tracking the amount of calories that you're eating throughout the day. So using apps such as MyFitnessPal, calorie trackers, all those type of things can help you track what you're eating throughout the day so that you are absolutely certain that you are losing fat week by week. Well, there you guys have it. Now you have all the tools you need in order to get shredded. If you guys have enjoyed the video, leaving a like will be greatly appreciated. If you need help with building your most aesthetic physique, then click the link in the description below to book a free one-to-one consultation call with me, Amarian. This is Amarian here, signing out. Peace.